wherever you may be watching around the world. I know it's snowy, rainy, sleety, snowy, wet, cold in a lot of the places where you're watching, except for Australia. And it's supposed to be getting colder over the next few days, but today we are in beautiful Waikiki on the island of Oahu, in the Hawaiian island of Oahu. Today is day one of 31 days of straight live streaming. We will post a live stream every day, each day of December. I'm sure by about day 4 or 5, you'll be fed up with it. We're going to be doing horizontal and portrait aspect. We're going to Hawaii. This is our YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook page and group. It's quite active with about 230,000 followers and members combined. But we are now focusing a little bit more now, especially the first of the year, end of this year and first of this year, on YouTube. We are so close to our watch hours, so we need 500 more watch hours. My goal is to get to that 500 extra watch hours this month. That's my goal. Let's see if we can do that. How is everybody? Let you take a look at a beautiful park today. Hello, Kathy Martinez and Jeanette, good to see you. Colleen, aloha. Shane Michael, good to see you, my friend, aloha. And Valerie, hopefully you guys are sticking to your steps challenge. We'll go through to next weekend. I actually don't recall the name of this park. I always call it Fort DeRussy, but it's not. Fort DeRussy is really on the other side of that building, but it's all managed by the same people. That's the Halekoa, the military hotel, or the Inn without an E hotel. And I thought we'd just walk through, start making a list of all the things we could do on these daily live streams. They're not all going to be long ones. There are going to be some short ones. There are going to be some Let's Eats in there. I've already got 2 of the Let's Eats set up. I'll surprise you with those. But I just thought we'd walk through Hilton Hawaiian Village. Go around to the backside of the lagoon, and let you guys see that in widescreen. And if you remember, YouTube gets a little bit finicky. So let's just hope that they don't get finicky. They get finicky when there's a lot of demand on the mobile data, when I am in certain areas, like certain hotels. And Hilton Hawaiian Village would be probably the biggest test, because there are a lot of people there pulling down a lot of mobile data. So if it's going to go bad, it's going to go bad on this stream, and we will know it. If you're liking the content after we get a little content going, feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, all that stuff would be great. Love it. And just so you guys know, the very boring part, the part you're probably not at all interested in, is that we have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. We need 4,000 watch hours within a calendar year, and we're 500 hours off of that. We have like 3,500 watch hours. And then we're monetized. That's all that really means. Okay, so the reason I'm stopping here is this parking garage is the parking garage we refer to almost every time we walk by, but also and other times, but I just wanted to point it out. This is the parking garage where you can get a month parking for about $179, $180 if you're military, about $220 if you're not military. Don't hold me to those rates. You can go over there and find out what they are, or call. And it's for the month. And while that may not seem like a great deal, since you're not going to be here for a month, even if you're here for 7 days, paying $60 a night at Hilton Hawaiian Village, or $65 rather, you can see that this is a much better deal. And it's somewhat located Already shared it. All right, Lance, what are you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's just a good deal. Just to give you another idea of where we are, that's actually Waikiki proper, and through there, that's the previous Trump Hotel, Trump Waikiki. Now it's the Kalia, or Kalia, yeah, Kalia. And then right around the corner there is the Waikiki Shore Hotel condo next to the Outrigger Reef, and by the Halekulani, the luxury resort, Halekulani. And then Waikiki Beach Walk is just around the corner over there. And again, that's the Halekoa military. You need to be military to stay there, or related to the military and staying with the military people. So this Thursday, or not Thursday, this Wednesday, we are going to have a special Hawaii travel talk. I've gotten a couple of other people scheduled up. So that's going to be this Wednesday at 1 o'clock Hawaii time, and we're going to be meeting with Nurse Abigail. And she's going to have a cool, we've already talked about it, a cool end of the year holiday themed talk about dealing with challenges and loss and life and how to make it better. And it is not at all a Hawaii themed talk, but I like it. And if I didn't have her as a Hawaii travel talk guest, I would still talk with her. So I think some of you guys really enjoyed the last time she was on. It's Halekoa. Do you guys want to walk through the Halekoa? Well, let's go this way first. We can walk through there. I want to walk from the front of Hilton Hawaiian Village to the back. So some of you may even remember back in the day when this was just flat land owned by Hilton. But this is the Islander building here. Grand Islander is primarily, it's a Hilton Grand Vacation, but they also use it for groups. But primarily for Hilton Grand Vacation members. And right back in through here is where, when they have big groups like, corporations, Disney, or whoever comes over, they have a big garage in there where the tour buses, or just regular tour buses come in there and pick up big groups of people to take you out to Paradise Cove or Polynesian Cultural Center, Kualoa Ranch. How many of you are looking forward to that talk on Wednesday with Abigail? I'm going to try and convince Abigail to stay on and take a couple of your on-panel questions. So if you want to come on and actually talk with Abigail after she and I do her interview, you're more than welcome to. The only thing is that, and I'll say this multiple times, just make sure you have earbuds, or earplugs in, or earphones in, and that you're on a good connection. All right, this road here is, I think this is a Kalea. I think that's what it is. I should know. It's Kalia or Kailai right here, and then that street right there is Ala Moana Boulevard. Ala Moana Boulevard goes right into Kalakaua, and Kalakaua runs all the way the length of Waikiki. And then Ala Moana Boulevard will go this way, and it also goes all the way around by the Ilikai, through the Prince, to Ala Moana Mall, out to Nimitz, and then the airport. Oh, you know what? We may go over and check these little ducks. There's these baby ducks. There's about 9 baby ducks that were born over there by the Luana, and there's a mother that had them in the water, and they're little teeny, like this big, and the mother was up on the little shore, and they're on the water, and I put a piece of board down for them to walk in. I was hoping they could walk out, those little ducks. So maybe we go there and check them out, see if they got out. How many of you have stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village? There's the famous Rainbow Tower. It's the largest Hilton in the world. It was purchased in 1955. No, the resort opened in 55, and that's when it was actually a couple of smaller resorts before then. It was the Hawaiian Village that Henry Kaiser also famously built. Magic Island. He also built Hawaii Kai. He had some partnerships with Dillingham, the Dillingham dredging company that actually had some ownership in the Haleiwa Hotel, also Magic Island, and Hawaii Kai. And that's Aoki teppanyaki. Famously, that used to be called Benihana, and Benihana was owned by Rocky Aoki, and Rocky Aoki's son is Steve Aoki, the world-renowned DJ, an EDM DJ. So he bought this particular location. Now it's called Aoki's. How's the visuals and audio? Looks good on my end. And no, we're not going to hit the steps this time. I wished we could, but I don't want to mess these. I don't want to mess these videos up with me huffing and puffing on them. ABC stores, about 36 of them around town. 36, 39. I keep hearing different numbers. Let's say fewer than 40, probably. These are all the shops around Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is the second Christmas store. The other one is on Kalakaua next to Moana Surfrider. I'm sure many of you guys have been here before. Cool ornaments. They personalize them and mail them, ship them all over. Cool banyan tree here. They have restaurants of all types. There's 2 in here that are, actually 3 restaurant cafes that are pretty popular. One is this deli right here on the right hand side. Actually, there's 5. This one, Blue Ocean Shrimp or Blue Shrimp. Yeah, Blue Water Shrimp. Very, very popular, as you can tell by all the people here. Very popular. Good food. Here's the deli. It's they call it a New York style deli. They have all types of things. They have pastrami, shrimp, the Mile High pizza, or Mile High pastrami sandwiches. And the other restaurant here is Round Table Pizza, right here. I believe it's 2 floors. And then right around the corner here is Lampert's, or Lappert's. There's one of 3 Harley Davidson shops down there. The Soha shop, and this is Lappert's here. It's very, people love it for the ice cream and the coffee here.
I did buy 2.
Nah, Sacred Tattoo isn't well, Sacred Tattoo is over by on Saratoga, across from the post office. I mean, it's not a long distance, but it's not close. It's not inside here. It's by eggs and things. That's Round Table right there. Yeah. Oh, Fresca, that's the other one upstairs. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So there's 6 restaurants that are somewhat notable. This is where they have either the luau or they have corporate events. If there's a big corporate event that has an entertainment or an outside dining function, this is where they usually have it. It's difficult to tell if it's the luau or if it's a corporate function, but usually when they do the corporate function, they have the big stage up over there. It kind of looks like they have one, maybe not, I'm not sure. And if they do have a function here when they have the luau, they have the luau up there on that 6th floor of the parking garage right there. You can kind of see they have the palapas, they have palm trees, they have little function buildings up there. And then we'll walk around this as we end the walk around. But this is the world famous Lagoon, spelled Lagoon, Lagoon. This is the Waikikian and the Lagoon Tower. I think that's the Lagoon Tower, and Waikikian is back over there. These are some of the newer of the towers. They're beautiful when you go in here. You go up, they're very nicely decorated. Dark kind of teak Polynesian themed, of course. We'll go through the hotel and come back around to the lagoon in just a second. Lance, did I read that you stayed here, or is that someone else? Yeah, it's not busy. It is, hello Snitch, I think I just saw you on there. That's the only downside to me for the landscape or the horizontal widescreen is that it's very difficult to see the comments. They disappear pretty quickly. Someone was saying it doesn't seem like it's very busy. It's not. This is the I wouldn't say the least busy time of year, but this is when the rates are usually the lowest, the week after Thanksgiving and the first week of December. Which brings up a good point. If you guys are looking to book some rooms in almost any hotel here in Waikiki or throughout Hawaii, man, there are some great specials going on. The Kaimana is 30% off. They have Ohia is 40% off. I think the Alohilani is 35% off, I believe. Just check their website. And if it's, I was getting all their email offers. And if you're not signed up for their emails and you don't see the offer, call in. You just call the front desk, they'll give you that offer. They want to give it to anybody who will take it. And it's for stays all throughout 2026. Really good deals. Oh, the Pacific Monarch and the Hawaiian Pacific also had that. Almost every hotel has the same offer, to be honest. This is the registration area here. I think they upped their game on the Christmas tree from last year, if memory serves me right. Here's the beautiful view looking out over their main pool, across their fountain area here. The security ducks are on duty today. That's the Ali'i Tower. Looks good if you have snow and sleet. I'll let you guys soak this in a little bit. It is a beautiful view. What can you? Man, they've been grinding on those balcony rails and the tile for the Rainbow Tower for almost 2 months now. I'll bet you the people are a little tired of hearing that. It's a beautiful view, huh? They have a number of ponds throughout here, some big, big, big fish. We didn't see it, but if you guys remember, probably 2 months ago, 3 months ago, there was one of the big koi fish were eating baby ducks. They were swimming across the water, just wanted to suck them down. So let's go this way real quick. I'm doing this for timing purposes too. I want to see how long it takes to walk around the resort and do just a lackadaisical type tour, you know. Yeah, that's a slow day. Mondays are usually slow intake days for guests coming in, usually. But like I said, this time of year it's even very slow. So this is the shopping area that we just came through right here. Okay, we went up around there, back over this way, just so you keep an idea of where we are. It's a huge property. It's the biggest one. I thought maybe Grand Wailea was a little bigger or right at the same size. And then sometimes when they try to put Ko'olina Resort in with Ko'olina Resort in with the hotel resort. Obviously, Ko'olina is much, much, much bigger, but it has 4 hotels on it. Ko'olina does. The Marriott Vacation Club, Marriott Vacation Villas, the what's the name of the Disney? Olani? The Disney Resort. This is Tapa Bar. This is a really kind of a cool bar. They have really, really good entertainment nightly out here. That's another of the areas for meeting space down here. And that's where we started off, right down there, that road, right through there. All open air. So if it's raining, it's not completely open air. There's enough to block the rain, because I've been in here during the rain. But it's a great little bar. They have live music. There's a pool over there, just been recently remodeled. I can't believe I went blank on that Disney. And then of course they have the Four Seasons out there. Looks like the video's staying up, huh? That's awesome. Restrooms. There are restrooms also back there by Tapa Bar. No more parrots. They had turtles. They have turtles here. They used to have penguins in here too, remember? There's a security duck right there checking IDs. Oh look, 2 little baby ducks and a mama duck. Yeah, those little ducks don't like those fish underneath them. I don't blame them. Hopefully you can see the bluefish they have in here. Yeah, you can see them. Can you see the bluefish? Kind of Oscar style fish as well. Those bluefish should be good for bait. They'd stand out under the water. This is now back looking out at the main pool as we were a moment ago. And that's the registration desk. The fountain area we were just standing in front of. Decorating the tree while watching. See, look at this. You not telling me this sucker can eat one of those baby ducks? And there's two of them. There's one that's big. That's bigger than this one. Look at how big that sucker is. No, that's not the pond I was telling you about. The one I'm telling you about is over by Luana, the park across from Luana. That's where that other big one is. Look at that sucker. Dang. Looks like an alligator. These suckers started following me. I don't have any food. You know what? I promise you guys, next time I come out, I'm going to bring some food. Rainbow Tower. How many of you guys have snow and sleet where you are just cold enough to have it right now? Many of you have stayed here. No, right through there is the Rainbow Tower. Rainbow Tower elevators. This is a look back at the massive pool with all the kids in it. No, I hope there's big. I mean, if there's a cat that went over there, they're sitting ducks. Those baby ducks are sitting ducks for sure, because they're just in a clump. They're just floating around like a pontoon boat. Oh, look, they're having crafts and lei making for the kids. This is where you get your beach lockers, beach chairs, umbrellas. There's a look back at Waikiki, Diamond Head. Water looks nice, huh? It's not here.
And you know what? And what I found.
This is still the back side of the Rainbow Tower. Look at all those balconies there. I mean, they have to repair them. I get it. But man, I'll bet you the people that do not like it. Of course, you're not in your room, I guess. You know, I'm sure they don't start until later in the morning. But if you ever wanted to go back and take a nap or just relax a little bit, I'll bet that's problematic. It's the Dairy Queen. And we're coming up on the back side of the property where the Lagoon is located. This is all function space over here. Meeting space, and there's a bunch of meeting space in that building over there. This is such a smart idea. That's one thing I like. Well, it's one of many things I like that Henry Kaiser did on many of his properties, is he really introduced a water function, or a water feature, I should say, not a function, a water feature. At Hawaii Kai, he dredged out all that water. If you've been to Hawaii Kai, you see that kind of a marina lake area. That's him. He dredged underneath that bridge and opened up all that area over there, built a lot of the homes over there. Also, Magic Island right over there also has the lagoon feature to it, if you recall. And there's the Ilikai and the Modern and the two Prince Towers. Those are also owned by Henry Kaiser. That used to be Kaiser Permanente Hospital. Let's go back over here and we can look back. That little girl just stuffed a handful of sand right in her mouth. She probably couldn't be happier. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up our day one live stream of 31 days live streaming every day of December. And I don't want to wear out my welcome, so we're going to cut this short. We're done, finished, finito. What'd you guys think? Short and sweet, about 30 minutes. We'll come back on if you guys really want to stream some more. We'll come back on, but I'll do it as another stream. All right. That's right, Snitch. Day one. All right, let's do our sign off. 4 L's. There will be more new people watching this, so they're going to wonder what the heck are we doing 4 L's for. 4 L's stand for. Hopefully you laughed, learned, loved, and liked the stream. Hopefully you subscribe. We're not going to put an S on there, but hopefully you subscribe. We always put one more on there for our beautiful angel, Lucille. If this is your first stream, hope it's not your last. You're going to miss out on the other 30 streams. And where would you be then? And if it is your last stream, you at least made it to the first day of 31 days of live streaming. And though I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day, you let me show you all of that, all of that, all of that, and all of that. Aloha, we'll be back on.